Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. It's your weekly boys, episode 247. We haven't done that in a while. I seem too excited for what we got going on today, but hey, whatever, right? Will Wander's with us.
It's me, not Jason Voorhees. Yeah,
We thought we
gonna
had
fill it, though?
I thought we were gonna leave it open for a little bit.
No,
That's
no.
a pretty legit one.
Yeah.
Is that a real
Yeah.
some bitch?
Yep. Real son of a bitch.
Did you make it?
No, I bought it. I'm not crafty.
Well, I don't fuck. Well, hold on. So, what is the mask an actual hockey mask?
Yeah. Have you never seen Friday the 13th?
Well, he said no. You say yes. So, figured it out.
The old hockey masks, like from 1940.
Yeah, it wasn't like that though. Yes, it was built after that.
Yeah.
But when you asked that, a real hockey mask.
This is good shit.
Yeah, I told you. You're welcome.
This is good shit. You wearing the?
You know why they switched those?
Why?
Because when the puck would still hit those, they would still break your fucking cheekbones.
Yeah.
And so that's why they went to the fucking cage.
Oh, no shit.
Not on top. Then you had better visibility as well. But there was a time when the goalies didn't even wear the fucking mask.
It's crazy.
Pros now, you know, it's against the law for you to play a professional. I say professional, but like an organized hockey game. Under the age of 18, you have to have a face mask. You
Oh,
have
really?
to have the cage.
Mm.
Yeah, it's against the law. Well, there's reasons for that.
Mm-hmm.
I have no teeth over here. Because when I
How
thought
many are you missing?
18, I'll take that shit off, and it didn't last long.
How many are you missing?
I took a puck right here to the bottom.
You
The
shatter
bottom
everything.
Shattered all of my fucking bottom molars, and then just not having dental insurance. But
Yeah.
I've been getting implants here and there to kind of fill it back in.
Oh, really?
But yeah.
Did it like split your cheek, or was it just?
No, the inside it did.
Oh,
it
okay.
bruised the fuck out of it right here, but
Yeah.
it split the inside. And it was just a pickup game. This is not even in high school. Again, I took the cage off my mask and thought I'll just wear this helmet. And
God damn.
right there, just on a pickup game when I was 18, 19.
Yo, what's the name of that sport that it's like hockey but it's running and it's a ball?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
No. Not with the nets. With the
Field hockey.
field hockey. Well, that went great. Huh?
Okay.
I thought it was something more.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Did you have a story behind field hockey, or
No,
you
I just thought about it because when he said, it's got to be ridiculously painful.
Oh yeah.
Sports injuries, they'll get you.
Did you cry?
And after that, I didn't cry then, but
when I got home.
In the car.
The next day, it was bad. It was really bad. I took a fucking Sarge special. So the pads, your pants, they have a side pad in the pants, and it's really tough plastic. Well, there's a spot between your pants and your shoulder pads. There's a spot right here
You don't have
where there
anything?
is nothing there, and when you hold your stick, you kind of open that spot up. And I took a fucking Hellbach special right to the fucking side. It was
Hellbach.
practice.
Shout out to
It was
Hellbach.
fucking practice.
Damn.
Drilled it from fucking. I mean, he was beyond the half line.
Hellbach
He
did
drilled it, just fucking piled.
Oh,
me.
the puck hit you.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I thought he hit you with his
No,
stick.
no.
Oh,
You want me
okay.
to fuck him up next time I see him? Oh, you guys
He
good.
got it. We're good. We're good now.
I got him
I
back.
fucked him up then.
Oh, nice.
He got his own. I'm just kidding. He was reckless out there. People don't understand how good, when we were in high school, how fucking good he was. How good he is. He was, he carried us for quite a few years. He's a year older than me, so when I was a senior, we didn't have him on our team, but he was still involved in the team. But people don't realize how fucking quick and good Brian was.
Do a lot of schools still have hockey? Because
It's hard because it's a very expensive sport. Because
Yeah.
pads, if you were to just go buy pads right now, you're $3,000
Jesus.
for pads, a hockey stick, good fucking skates, and then ice time is what fucks you. So it was like the pads, And then every year they would break it up for us into 2 payments to be able to pay for ice time. But it was $2,500
Jesus
a
Christ.
season to play. And I mean, I'm talking the 90s, right?
Yeah.
But I think, shout out to my parents. They figured it out. And that was their, hey, if you get good grades, good enough grades to stay in
We'll
hockey.
figure this out.
We'll figure this out. And I fucking snuck by the skin of my ass. As soon as hockey was over, fuck school. Fuck school. My end of the fucking bargain is done. It was some of the funnest times of my life, though.
Hellback still has
Yeah, still plays.
his games up in Vegas and shit.
What does he play on, like a men's league, or is it like
He's
a
part of the
he's a guy,
the Warriors. They have a team that they put together. It's just like the firefighters and the police officers,
okay.
and they go play in those tournaments.
Guns and hoses, dude.
Yeah.
Cops and firefighters.
It was like the Utah Warriors. I don't know. Don't kill me, Brian, if I'm wrong. That's not what it is now, but
okay? So it's like a semi-pro, like they travel and play other teams.
not semi-pro. It's just it's like an
Semi-retired people.
organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, semi-retired.
Well, it's like when you like no offense to some of my friends that have played in these leagues, but there's like football leagues here, and they call them semi-pro.
Oh, okay.
And it's like they'll travel to Idaho, and
yeah.
southern Utah, and like Reno.
Isn't that what the Blaze used to do?
I mean, the Blaze was one notch above this, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Blaze, because they were an actual.
Yeah.
It was a league, right?
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub played for the Blaze.
That's right.
oh, the Blaze. So that's the indoor team.
The indoor
I was thinking of the
football league.
Stallions that
Oh,
was here for, and then the league just crumbled not too long ago.
Yeah, remember when that arena football
Oh,
was
yeah.
big for like 2 seconds?
Yeah, the video game was dope because that's where Kurt Warner came from. Do you remember
that's
that?
right.
So the
That's
video
right.
game came out when he got big in the NFL.
That is right.
Yeah,
I
and you're
forgot
just
that's where he
fucking
came
hitting
from.
people into the wall and shit. Yeah, it's like Blitz kind of.
Are you good? Would you think you're good on the skates? Ice skates?
Hell
ice
no,
skating?
no, I'm no.
You
I
can't
tried.
even. You can't even move. You can.
No, I
move.
can move, but I'm not like I like to play hockey or anything where no. I
Dude,
can't.
I've been to. We talked about this before. I've been to the Grizzlies once with this fella right here.
Yeah.
And the way they were like this at the speed that they were skating, I was like, oh, but these fuckers are no joke.
And
Yeah.
those guys are
low level.
to the NFL.
Yeah.
Or the NHL,
NHL.
right?
That's what's crazy.
You go to a professional NHL, first and foremost, the ring's way bigger. They get a lot more fucking speed into
Oh,
it.
okay.
And I mean, if you haven't been to a real NHL game, like you're doing yourself a discredit.
What's the closest one to here?
Vegas.
Vegas, yeah. I mean, the talk was we were going to get the fucking Coyotes, but it ain't happening. So.
Yeah.
But it's in our so it'll be the Maverick Center, right? I'm guessing.
For
if we had a team here.
I would.
No, I don't think it's big enough.
Yeah, I think it would be the Delta Center,
Yeah, I would have to figure it out on the Delta.
but
Center.
they would
But
have
how
to
much-
figure out the. Yeah.
You talking about the ice ring or the? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I was gonna ask. Like, would it be something else or because it's bigger?
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we
Yeah.
have here.
See you guys later. This was
Died
fun.
off soon, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, you're a fucking busy guy this month, huh?
Yeah. Live show, guys. Tuesday. The day after this comes out.
Where are you doing it?
Bar named Sue, 8136 South State Street. If you've listened to our friend Dre.
Relax, dude. Relax.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I'm wearing
Yeah.
the fucking
All rock. Will Wonder.
competition from
Yeah.
that one right there.
We're friends.
The right.
I have two of these.
The right.
Yeah. That's
Remember the
fucked up
logo
one.
came off, but I was smart enough to hot glue it and super glue
Yeah.
it together where
Yeah.
it fucking works legit. So
Nice.
Yeah.
this, in fact, I love my other one. I wear it all the time, but this one, the color of it,
Yeah. I like that
it's
color
my
more
jam.
too.
It's my jam. It's one of two, and the other one is the other one favorite hoodie.
8136 South State Street. Live pod. I'm interviewing the guys from Inglewood Films. They're putting out a horror film. The 26th is called Algea, God of Pain. So this is a live podcast to
I mean,
talk
this has
to
been in the
them.
works for a while. This film, right?
The film has, yeah, because they've been waiting to see if what streaming service will pick it up. It's a interesting process when you make a film, but they've been dealing with all of that. Right.
Yeah, it's crazy that people don't know when films come out. Films have been done for years,
Right.
And you're
Yeah.
just waiting
Didn't they
for the
start
right.
this also in like during the pandemic kind of thing?
Yeah.
And they had to deal with that shit too, right? Because I've been hearing you and Dre and talk about this for a long time. I also like that name, Algea or Algea.
Algea.
What is that?
I was all, what is this, like an algae? This is the fucking Return to the Swamp Monster shit?
That's what I see, like a plant,
what
like a water
like
plant.
algae.
If you look at the poster, I mean, he's very creepy, but it's a very pasty individual, but it's a mask that he has on. And apparently what it is like these people are going to prison and Algea is the one that they have to go answer to. Like, on a whole, like, demonic type of thing. Yeah.
So did you
All local, though, huh?
Yeah, all local. The film was all done here.
Nice.
I think there's only one actor from out of state. Everyone else is from here. So, yeah, and they're premiering the film the 26th at Century Theaters. Fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, but so they'll do that. But then, yeah, we're going to hold this live pod and do that at 6 p.m. the 17th. I'm excited. We have, different places having giveaways. Asylum 49, Bohemian. We got a bunch of different folks. So it's going to be fun, man.
Who did you talk to do this?
The owner.
Oh, you did?
The
And
owner of
cool with
Sue's.
it? He's
Yeah, because
nice guy.
he's a great guy. Dre had introduced me, and then we all had a meeting with him. The guys from Inglewood Films, myself, and Dre.
Is that the story you guys put out there when he was at the table?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So we talked about it. Just kind of needed to figure out what made sense, what date made sense for him, and so I'm opening for bingo, right? So like we'll do our thing, and then bingo starts at 8. So
Shit.
hopefully we can get a ton of people there, and then maybe bingo can open for me one day.
Dude, I just told this to Dre. 'Cause
No, like legit bingo?
Yeah.
Like bingo?
bingo
like
night.
Yeah.
B37?
Yeah, apparently
okay.
it's a big deal.
I thought bingo was one of these fucking DJs that's all running around here.
DJ
that's friends with
Bingo.
Brian and Dre. Oh,
Nah.
bingo.
No, bingo night. Yeah,
okay.
it's supposed to be a hit there. I don't know.
There's what was I gonna say? I was just talking to Dre about this last time I saw him. He was in like 1963. I was like, hey, have you ever thought, because you and I follow like Tuesdays with Stories, right? And they always do this live pods. Obviously, they're famous comedians, so it's the place is packed. But they do it in a way where like they bring their friends to pod with them, and they're all comedians, so they're busting each other's balls, but there's an audience. Yeah. And I told that to Dre. I asked Dre, I'm like, have you ever thought about this? And he's like, yeah, but I mean, it would be hard to pull off. But this is like the closest thing to it.
Yeah, this is close. And if we can do well, then it just opens doors for other opportunities like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should have had us instead of the whatever. That's fine.
Well, I won't be there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This
I will
fucking
be
guy.
out of town again. Finally.
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Of course. Everybody else is wondering.
Yeah. About the rumor going
And
around.
I wonder.
What rumor?
About this might be close to being over here. That's just like the streets are talking.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Yeah, who are you talking to?
I've just heard through the wire, through the grapevine, not through
I'm
the
not the
wire.
one to
That's a
answer
Kanye
that.
West.
I've got so many people ask me. It's like, just fucking tell us, dude. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I listened to the last episode.
Oh, that's it?
So
That's
I
fucked up.
listened to it, right? And then I was like, because I always go and give your guys' YouTube a like, if depending on what if I watch it,
Oh,
great.
you're that one, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
Well, fuck.
But
I thought maybe somebody out there that didn't know me was giving you like my mom.
It happens every
Will.
It happens every time you wear the hoodie. It's like, oh, he's wearing.
But I mean, I go and like it because I understand how like YouTube videos get looked at. But even if I just listen to the audio, but then I saw Dre's comment, and I was like, I listened to this whole episode. So I text Dre. I'm like, did I fucking miss something? And he's like, no.
What was his
So you don't
comment?
pay attention.
What was his comment?
He said, hold on, I'll pull it.
You mean his story?
No. He commented on your guys' YouTube.
I don't see any of that shit.
Hold on.
I don't get notifications on my phone. I get them when I upload the other one. That's
Yeah,
why
hold
I'm
on.
usually
I will,
a
let
week
me pull it
behind.
up real quick.
Who's this Dre anyway?
Great guy. He's actually producing this live pod.
Oh, is he?
So shout out to him.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to Dre. When we did our fucking...
Yeah, he was our man. He was like,
He was our first producer.
He
ever.
was our first
Oh, there
producer.
you go. Well,
Yeah.
now you're on your
He was the number one Rocco.
That was the number one producer.
third and a half. He said, Justin leaving the pod and Angel waiting for Justin to tell people just felt so awkward. And I was like,
Yeah, welcome to my life.
but I was like, I listened to the whole fucking thing. Did I like black out for
So
a
you just
moment?
don't pay attention, right?
No, I do. I
You're
do.
probably just listening to us in the back and just recording your son for
Well, he's
Snapchat.
got a life.
I gotta work too. I listen to things.
What do you do for a living? All you do is put your kid on Snapchat.
when he has games and different shit.
Which is every day.
I love how you change the subject.
Yeah.
Me? What do you mean?
Keep going.
No, I mean, we're going to put you on the spot here in a second, motherfucker.
What was your question about my son?
I don't care for kids.
Yeah.
Yo, how about those Jazz?
See?
Fucking
Preseason.
preseason, 1-1.
Oh, we're really going to move on? All right.
How do you, have you been following?
fuck. Here we go.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'll say it like this. An Angel knows.
Yeah.
We have talked about this for a while. Life's busy. When you have a full-time job, you have a full-time family. We're doing a big transition in our lives where I'm going to become a woman soon.
Perfect.
And I've known this for a while.
Yeah.
But
They take the
no,
testicles
you know,
out.
we're getting ready to move. We're
Oh,
watching
yeah.
finances. If anybody is in the pod world, not only is this sometime, and I tread lightly when I say this is a time suck, because it doesn't suck.
Well, it
but
takes up a lot of time.
It takes up a lot of time, right? To stay consistent. Now, everybody knows I haven't been as consistent as Angel, but for a guy that has a lot going on, I've been in there. Like I've probably missed 20 or 30 episodes, but I'm in the twos,
Yeah.
right? And to be here week to week, and it's been a fucking blast. I've met guys like you. I've met fucking great friends like Dre. I mean, all the people that I've met have been the payoff. Is there an end to this? I don't know. Maybe, right? I don't want to say at 250 I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't want to say that I'm done, because if I take a break and this keeps rolling, then maybe one day I'll come in as a guest and have fun. I still want to be involved in the pod world, but I've always said, if you're not 100%, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Because I think I would be cheating him. I'd be cheating the people that tune in all the time, and it's not fair. It's not fair to my family. But I may take a hiatus, and this might be it.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but it's soon.
Okay.
So there it is.
I should have saved that question for the very end of the
There
show.
it is. There it is.
It is when we go, and for the last time, take care of yourself out there.
But I don't hate it.
Yeah. No,
I don't
this type of
not
shit
like
is
to
fun.
do it. I love coming here. It's my Thursday set out, crank the tunes, drive down the freeway as fast as I can, get here, have some laughs, have some drinks,
Yeah.
get to know people, fucking bullshit with my fucking boy here. And for all those that know that we work office to office every day, we're stuck with each other. This has nothing to do with it, because we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
That was a thing, right?
That was actually, you know what's funny? Now that you mentioned this, and then, I'll let you keep going. That was actually a question that was brought up to me in my interview for the job.
Oh, about this.
Yeah, Justin was like, we're going to be side by side every day. And then we have this thing on the other side. Whether you think it's going to be okay? And I was like, well, I've basically been hanging out with you once a week for 4 years now.
Yeah.
Like, I think we can
Figure it out.
separate things, But yeah, go ahead. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Fuck.
I had this fucking eyelash stuck in my eye, dude.
But I have, if maybe I'm leery to jump on the other side of the fence, because in all honesty, I what?
Watch it.
Why? Well, I mean, I'll keep that one to myself. But I don't want this to end.
Yeah.
I know the hopes are that, I don't know if Angel finds somebody to replace me, if Angel just does this on his own or what he has. And I know that's a lot of pressure on him, but I don't want this to end. And I'm not saying, because I might come back one day. That's not it at all. That would be selfish of me to say, right?
Yeah.
but I don't want this to be the end all. I don't know. I ponder on this all the time. And
Yeah.
my wife always asks me, like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know, but it might come to an end here soon. That could be at the end of this year. This could be tomorrow. I don't know.
He's like, after this fucking episode.
We don't have a lease on here.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't drop the bill on Angel to say, hey,
See ya.
you know, we would definitely have a plan in place, and
Yeah.
you know, I would give him an exit and let him know. But yeah, I think it might be time for a little bit of a break
Yeah.
before I hate it.
Right.
Not that there's anything to make me hate it, but sometimes I go, oh fuck, I got a pod, and this is going on, and you know, it's just life, and yeah.
I think the $1 million question is, and him and I have been talking about it when he says, I don't want this to end. It's like, I find myself in the same spot as in, do I start my own shit like I have been wanting to? Or do I just go, what if I just don't? And I think the $1 million question is, if I was going to keep going, is, are you going to keep the other side of the Beehive? You're going to do something new. That's like, we talk about it, and he's like, I don't want you to, I would love you to keep going for what it already is. Obviously, I will rearrange things, right? I'll probably get rid of this set that we have here to probably build something new.
There would be a brown person here. I'm sure of that. I'm sure
the other side of the Beehive would be in Spanish from now on.
The only other white person would be you. And I know you're
and I'm
full,
busy.
so that ain't happening. So,
Listen, I'm at the live pods level, motherfucker. Don't get me here. No, but and I always, part of me thinks that all those hundreds of thousands of people that listen to the Beehive,
Right.
shout out to Quinn, that I think they listen to us because they want to have this. You know, they don't want to have me with a completely different show.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. Like, obviously, I would like to keep the name, and I mean, the fella over here made this beautiful thing, and I don't want it to go to waste.
Yeah.
But part of me goes, maybe I should just start from the get-go, because now I'm showing people, if I did this, right? Now I'm showing people, well, this is me. And this is how it's going to be from now on.
Yeah.
A total different thing. It's not going to be like, oh, it's the Beehive, but now Justin's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I think.
I think the hard thing would be rebranding, because then you're just starting from scratch.
Yeah. But see, so you think I should just keep going with this?
Yeah.
And just rearrange everything?
Yeah. Well, you don't even have to fucking, you could rearrange things.
It wouldn't be, if this was going to stay like this, if I was going to keep going with this, it'll probably just stay like this for a minute.
Yeah.
But I just, because of the idea that I have in my head, it's just totally different.
Have different co-hosts. It's like when the Office,
so hard
when
to
the
do.
Office got rid of, what's his name, left the Office, and it was just like random.
Steve Carell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell came.
It would be tough. I think it'd be tough because it's hard to lock down people on a weekly basis.
Well, that's where I was gonna go. You need to.
Well,
someone needs to plan. Ahead of time.
Now, a few people know this, but he knows. But I already have a name. If I was gonna get a different thing, I already got a name. I have a friend working on a logo.
Oh.
Like, I'm already got things rolling in case of.
In case.
In case. Huh?
When
In case.
is the proper term?
Why? That's not.
No,
Go
because in
ahead.
case means like if it happened, I'm like, hey, hey, are you not reading my signs?
No, I'm saying in case I keep going.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I meant to
Oh,
say.
in case you keep going. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, would you just stop?
Hey, Angel, it's over.
Didn't you hear me? Back that thing up. You can see it. No, like I already got the things rolling in case I was gonna do my own thing. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Well, and you have your house has what, like 7 rooms?
Yeah. So the idea. I mean, we'll talk about this after. But like the idea that I have is I would take on more ways to pod than just a guest and I.
Yeah.
Or a co-host or a host or whatever. Yeah. Like I will do solos and I can do those from the house.
Yeah.
So dude.
Doing it yourself is an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
That's one thing sometimes I'm like, fuck, I wish I had a partner, someone else I did this with. But then other times I'm like, meh, Just do it on my own. Like,
Yeah, see that, and that's the thing. I think if I was gonna do it, I'll do it alone. Even if I was gonna keep this, it'll be just me.
yeah,
For that reason, then I'm like, well, I'm not waiting on anybody, and I'm not. I don't have to split decisions. I'll just
yeah.
do what I want. And
But
if
then
it
on the
bites
flip
me in the
side,
ass-
it also helps when you have someone to like manage.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so
You know what makes it tough though is every time I go, okay, I think this is where it'll be, is I wake up Monday morning, and every morning I get up, I sit on the toilet, and that's where I
sure.
I load the social medias to share the episodes, and when I get on, it tells you how many downloads. And,
Yeah.
and every time I get up, I'm like, what's 5 a.m. and
People have
25 people have listened to
Yeah.
this. What the fuck, man? It hasn't been out for 45 minutes,
Yeah.
right? And then we've always struggled with YouTube, but the last 6 months or so, like our YouTube is fucking phenomenal. Now our views or our audios have kind of taken a dive, but for me, the best part about this podcast was to watch it.
yeah,
You know, any podcast to get the reactions and so I go, well, people are still listening to it, and maybe it's bots. I don't fucking know, but that's the tough part.
yeah.
yeah.
I hear
But
you.
no, maybe I just need a little break.
Yeah,
And maybe that's it. Maybe I'll take a break and maybe I'll get refreshed. And that's why I almost want to say don't let it die. And I hate to say we miss a week, because I mean 240 fucking 7 weeks
Yeah.
straight. I mean, shout
It's
out
crazy.
to Angel. But there's not a lot of people out there that can say that.
I mean, I took that month off from putting content out. I was working on different things for the pod.
But how did you feel when you came back? Were you refreshed?
Yeah, I felt good. I was
Did
excited.
you miss it though?
I don't think I missed it. The only reason being is I was working on shit for the podcast. So it wasn't like I took a cold, like, I'm just stepping away. I was still doing things to work on the show.
Right.
I just wasn't putting stuff out.
And wintertime's tough, because in wintertime we slow down.
Work
And
wise.
it doesn't become so chaotic.
Yeah.
It almost becomes boring, and that's when this would kind of take a hold and would give me that one thing where like, oh, I have time for this now.
Yeah.
Right. But this has been a tough year. I really, in my professional career, I've had a tough year. I lost a coworker that was helping me. I sat for a while. I had to bring another guy on, and it's, you can ask him, like, this isn't a job where you just pick it up tomorrow and figure it out. It's a real struggle, and everybody seems to think they know what it is before they get into it, and then when they get in, they go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you have any idea what you were getting into?
I mean, I had an idea, but it's now I know the details of how much it takes on.
Let me ask you.
We and I say we because we do the same thing, but we just never stop. We're just at this point we have people working overnights, and if something happens, they call us.
Damn.
So
yeah.
Do you see now, and I can ask this because you've been in the bench now. Do you see where some of my stress and frustration come from on a daily basis, from where you were at to where you're?
Yeah, for sure. You got to understand, like, doing what I was doing, 5:30 came around, and I was like, my work phone goes,
See ya.
yeah, and I'm like, I don't have to do anything until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now I have like people, and most of the stuff that I get, if not half and half, is like there's a lot of Latinos that now they know that I'm there, and now they're like, oh, now we have someone that we can count on or whatever. Even though they asked me for, even though
Unlike that white fuck that's been in that
well,
office.
no, but like the guy that was helping him before, he's bilingual, but he wasn't Mexican, for example. You know what I'm saying? So now these guys see me, they're like, oh, and I do maybe sell it a little more, and I'm like, oh yeah, do you have, whatever, I'll help you or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I try to, make him be like, yeah, you can get a hold of me. But there's some things that they call me for, and I'm like, well, I can't help you. Like, well, this didn't happen. I'm like, well, why are you talking to me? Go talk to your boss.
Yeah.
But then there's that language barrier.
Yeah.
I go, oh, I get it. And I was just texting to a guy. He was like, hey, this happened to me. And I go, well, there's nothing I can do. He goes, oh, okay. I'm like, well, call your boss. And then he's like, well, he didn't answer. And I'm like, well, keep trying. Call him tomorrow. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like,
shoot him a text.
It's the ultimate middleman position.
yeah.
It always is. It's they'll ask us a question, and I'll go, well, you just answered your question. You know who to call for the answer. You call me because you want the immediate answer, but I can't give that to you. You need to call so and so. And when there's two people involved, it goes, you could have saved yourself
Hours.
And there's no reason, but
So
I get
annoying.
it, because when people are in distress and people need something, it's the easiest one to go to. And 99.9% of the time we figure it out. But sometimes you're like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you would you consider me as, and I've wanted to ask this for a while, as do you see my obsessive compulsive side now
As in, what do you mean?
as the job itself?
Do you see why? Are you asking? Does he see why you have that, or does he see it?
Do you see it
Oh, okay.
in your day-to-day stuff when we sit down? I'm like, no, it's this way.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
for sure.
And it doesn't matter, but it's this way.
Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely, yeah. I I think my biggest thing is like, I just want, because I'm obviously I'm learning as I go. I've been taking on different things and but I just wish I had. And he asked me the other day. He said, "Are you sure you're gonna be okay being tough?" Mm-hmm. And my response was like, it's not that I can't be tough. It's the fact that I know that I just came from the field. Like, I just came from where these guys are. I don't want to just be like, "Whoa," and like start, fuck, start being that guy. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker just went out. You know what I mean? But at one point, I know that I'm gonna have to. And some people have gotten me so frustrated that I and he, there's a couple that I just go, dude. I'm like, this is how it's gonna be. If you don't like it, you're not gonna have a job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I don't care what you want to do. I mean, simple as that. But I do know, and shout out to this guy, because, like I said, I've been learning, and he's had it on his shoulders for the last 6 months, just doing what it was supposed to be one guy, and then the next week the other guy, and then the next week goes back to him. Like, he's been doing it for a while now, and I'm barely getting my feet wet and saying like, okay, let me do it, but then he still has to check it before I do this, and so it's like I'm taking more and more. But now next week
He's gonna be gone, and you gotta
the
fucking.
next week's gonna be, and I
fly.
have this thought in my head that next week is gonna determine a lot of things.
Oh yeah, when I get back Monday, we'll determine if he has,
He has
a job or not.
still, yeah. Yeah.
When you come back and see me, I'm like in the office, I'm like this.
Fucking office is burnt down.
No, I just, for some reason, I have that in my head. I'm like, this is my chance to prove.
Is there someone you can lean on while he's gone if you have a
Yeah,
question?
our boss is gonna be there.
All right. Yeah.
There's always if I don't know, I have an answer, but and I try and teach him this. There's a plethora. See, that's one of those other words that I've been working on.
There you go.
A
That's good.
plethora
This guy uses the big words on the office too. He tells me a word and he's typing. He tells me a word and he stops and goes, "You know what that is?" Like, no, dude, enlighten me. Go ahead. Sorry.
There's a plethora of avenues to explore.
Damn.
To get the right answer, but it's going outside of your normal regimen. There's
Yeah.
another one right there.
Fucking this guy could write a book.
to figure it out, and it's the easiest answer isn't just, hey, so and so, because after time People are like, I got my own shit to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't ask me that. And I've always said, number 1 rule, you will drink from a fire hose every fucking day. Number 2, never say no. Number 3, figure it out. Because there's always an answer. We don't take no. And that's how I've been my entire life. I think that's why I don't pat myself on the back. I'm pretty fucking good at my job. You guys have to go take this. I got to pee.
Oh, okay.
About work. Let's talk about something.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh yeah, let's talk about something else. So you're leaving the podcast or what? This is the excuse of going to pee is never gonna come back.
Like when Dad went and got cigarettes. Hey, you getting milk too?
back to buy
Can I have a
cigarettes?
Slurpee? Bye. I'll be here.
Anybody get, dude, by the way, whoever brought this here,
Kona Island
these
seltzer.
are disgusting.
Seltzer. You don't even like seltzers.
Oh my god, dude.
Did you can make another drink if you want, but you don't have any more good tequila.
Tequila?
You got Jose Cuervo, and that's
Leave a Cuervo. Hey, so this live pod, is it everybody
Yeah.
can go in there? Is it gonna be a charge?
free to the public. Obviously, you got to be 21 or older.
Yeah.
Because it's a bar, but yeah, it's free. So
I might come down
out
Tuesday, huh?
Yeah, we got at least 20 giveaways. Cool shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, I just thought about this. You think he went to quote unquote pee, but he's crying?
Could be. He's gonna cry.
He's so
Cry on the
get
shitter.
it together, bitch. He's so I'm his boss.
I really should have saved my question for the very, very end.
Oh, it's okay. You know what, dude? I kid you not. There are so many people that have been asking me that.
Yeah.
And it was kind of awkward because I kind of heard like I was just as dumbfounded as you guys were because I'm known, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he's finally gonna say it, and I
Yeah.
go, well, then here it is, and he's like, anyway, Taylor Swift, huh? I was like, motherfucker, like you left them and me fucking hanging, and we just went to lunch today, and I asked him, and he told me the same thing. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
His thing is like I don't want to get to a point where I hate it.
Yeah.
Right now, I still like it. I just don't want to hate it.
There's some weeks where I hate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm loving October because I do an episode every day.
Dude, now this October thing, I've been meaning to ask you. Are you? We were just talking about. What if you just go to quote unquote people? You just wait to cry. Hey, are you?
I don't cry. I break shit.
Yeah.
Are you? Are you all recorded when it comes to those? I'm obviously you have some in the
Most of them.
Okay.
Most of them. There's a couple that aren't recorded yet.
Now, when did you start? Let me ask you this.
When did I start recording them?
Yeah.
September.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I think I have, out of 31 days, I have like 24 recorded.
Holy shit.
But the ones I don't have recorded are when I have like scheduled to record with someone else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What
You were balls deep in Halloween, huh?
Oh, bro, I fucking
Yeah. How come, why?
I love it.
Why does it give you a rock
What's
hard
the greatest
boner?
holiday ever?
There you go.
It is.
I do. I
It's
love
better
it.
than Christmas.
Yeah.
If you ask me. My wife's the same way. You ought to see our house.
Yeah,
We just-
but I feel like you guys are like, you guys,
White?
Yeah, we are.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
but you guys are like decorate your house and do the whole thing and everything.
Uh-huh.
But you guys, I correct me if I'm wrong. You guys enjoy.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, I know what he
Ready?
means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's leading up to it. 247 episodes. Let me just say it. But you guys, you don't go out and go to the Halloween party.
No, that's what I'm saying. But it seems to me like you enjoy it for your kids.
No, I've enjoyed it before I had
I
a kid.
loved it even before.
But what did you do that is for Justin? Just the decoration?
I watch horror films damn near every day. There are
Netflix.
parties, Halloween parties.
Yeah, but you can do that every day of
not
the
the
year.
same.
I could, but
not
it's
the same.
yeah, it doesn't feel the
Do
same.
you watch a Christmas show in fucking July?
I don't watch a Christmas show at all.
But you hate everything.
What do you like?
No,
Yeah, what
I just
do
no,
you
but,
like?
No. But I'm saying it's like
Fucking
I like
besides
no,
porn.
No, but like
There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like,
nothing wrong with
besides that,
well,
what
don't
do you
say
like?
it like you're judging me, right?
I'm not.
Anyway,
What did your
plus you're
fucking-
married to a guy.
What
Anyway,
did your parents do to you, for Christ's sake?
No,
to
but
make
like-
you hate.
but you know,
hey,
you-
do you like Christmas?
I like
One word. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
yeah.
No, that's
God,
not.
you
that's
can't even
not-
do a
you
fucking
can't-
yes.
Can you be honest with me? Right?
Hey, fucker! Every time you come, you do that stupid voice when it comes to me.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
No, I do your voice.
But it's I feel like I enjoy it differently because Thanksgiving is about family, right?
Okay.
So Yeah, my family gets together. I happen to have a fucking stepdaddy that's a chef. So we go all balls out for it. You know?
Yeah.
But what I mean is like
Can
for
stepdaddy
Christmas,
not make
but like
October
You know
Halloween
what?
food?
I'll answer this. You know what I enjoy?
you asked me a question, you're answering.
No, because I'm answering the question you just asked. What I would do it for me. I enjoy getting the decorations
I do
out.
too. I love
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Putting around the house, getting in the Halloween spirit. I like just the crisp air.
Yeah, the feeling of
crisp
fall.
air.
You see the leaves, and it's just we get a very short fall
is my
here.
favorite time.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's a very short window because we go from summer and it's just the next day it's fucking winter.
Yeah.
Right? But the crisp air,
God.
hoodie season.
Oh my
hoodie
fucking
season.
god, I love
For
it.
God's sakes.
It's the best. Like, what are we talking about?
Damn. you
Girls
guys
can
are
dress
white.
like whores.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they do that in the summer too.
No, they don't. In
Not quite,
December,
not quite.
I don't know what
Shoes,
kind of
dude.
women you're hanging out with.
What? I mean, if I let me tell you. No, but I mean, like for example, Christmas.
Candy? I know you like candy.
You love
don't like
candy.
A little bit. A little bit.
Especially around Halloween.
Are you
little
a what corn? What's it called? The corn
Candy corn?
Candy corn?
I'll have a couple a year.
Yeah,
That's it.
It's not
I
like
don't go buy a bag.
You don't
and
like
just
Peeps either,
ignore it,
huh?
Yeah. No, Peeps can fuck off.
You like Peeps?
I don't mind Peeps.
Candy corn?
No, I'm not a big lover of
You'll
it.
have one or two. Though,
Yeah, I'll have a
this
couple.
season.
Yeah, I love the best Halloween candy to me is like the Reese's pumpkins. I love Reese's, but it's something about the pumpkins. It's a little different. So there's that.
No, but
It's
so
just different.
Yeah.
And it happens. By the book, October 1st, the switch hits. It's just
all you white people go.
oh
ape shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
do,
it's
we
like
do.
chicks with fucking their Uggs and the goddamn pumpkin spice lattes. Okay,
Oh yeah.
it's the same. You know, just let us have our
No,
shit.
that's fine. No, I celebrate it, but I just
You don't.
think, no, I do. I
Do
like
that voice again.
Yeah, I do. I
You
love Halloween.
No, what I'm trying to say is like the Halloween comes around and like I'm looking forward to like I'm hoping that the fucking Halloween master over here throws a party for adult people in his house so we can
have
destroy
kids.
his
We
house.
have
When you have kids, it's
Okay,
hard.
but it doesn't have to be a party with like adults. I mean, we can be a party for kids or whatever, but we're all dressed up. Like I used to be.
Yeah, but you're not
I've-
gonna
I've
come,
said it.
though. You're not
No,
gonna
Yeah,
come.
you wouldn't come
I've
because you'd be
said it-
like,
I've
"Oh,
said
there's
it
fucking
here-
kids here."
I've
This
said it
is
here
lame.
before when Brian's cousin used to do that every year, and we used to all dress up.
Yeah.
and there was kids, there was adults, and everybody was dressed up, and there was music, and there was food, and there
Yeah.
was drinks, and it was that I like.
So if I have a Halloween party, you'd come?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. We'll have a Halloween party.
You're a liar.
We'll probably just be us.
Just
We'll
be-
have-
No, like I wish, and that was like the party that I would go to every year, and I would get shit faced, dude. That was like a given.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy quit drinking, and then the fucking party never happened again. I'm like, God damn it! But I was like, oh, I hope that someone can do this.
Yeah.
but I just never. Same thing with Christmas. Like Christmas is with the family, right? But I have a friend that shout out to him. He has
get that orange
are
on
you,
there.
You going on Halloween?
There's a Halloween one on here.
Hell yeah.
You're like my mother's likes in the fucking porch. Are they Halloween themed? But I have a friend, and shout out to him. He's the one who says, "Due to the ignorance of our
Oh,
hosts."
yeah. Guy's got a great
his friend
voice. Why doesn't he fucking do it?
Chance? He does. I was gonna say Friendsgiving, but it's not. He
Okay,
does
yeah.
the same thing for Christmas. It's
Got it.
all friends.
Yeah.
And kids are there, and he's
Yeah.
he's a grandpa, so his grandson is there. But to me, that environment, I was like, oh, I'm hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
There's some drinks, there's some food, we're laughing, we're orgy at the end. Like I like that. I like that.
You put your watches in a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we don't do that. Last part.
Well, that's a
but-
boring ass part. No, but like I like that part of it.
Yeah. Well, I have a bunch of really close friends that we've been friends since I was like 12,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12. So we do that on Thanksgiving and Christmas. And even this last year, we did it on Halloween. So
Yeah.
all of our kids were there and then, families. And so
Someone throw a Halloween party. I'll come over.
Why don't you throw a Halloween party?
you have a whole
If that's
fucking
you,
house
you have
to
a
yourself.
whole fucking
Oh, why?
house,
So you can
right?
shit on me next time?
Okay. Have you heard about his barbecue?
I've been to one.
But
Okay, wait,
no,
hold on.
hold on. Let me tell you.
Before you say that,
It's like a mixture of him and
before you say that,
His mom.
yeah.
hold on. Before you say that, before you say what you're gonna say,
Okay.
you've been to one for my birthday.
Two.
For my
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good.
Okay.
It was fun.
Give us.
So I get there. Everybody's just like a party, right? Everybody's in their own area, bullshitting with everybody.
Yeah.
There's a table as far as you can see with pre-made, good Mexican cuisine.
Wow.
Right?
Wow, that's cool.
There's, and obviously we know a lot of the same people, so it was good times. Everybody's drinking, everybody's having a good time, and then it stopped.
Oh.
Well, I don't live there anymore.
You have your own house.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I
now-
tell you my
yeah, go
version
ahead.
of the
Go
barbecue,
ahead.
the illustrious fucking barbecue I went to at his establishment?
Okay.
Can I say it, or are you going to?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So he's like, hey.
You're not coming to my pot.
He said, "Oh, you didn't? Yeah, you didn't come to because our friends from the Beans and Rice podcast. Shout out to them.
on,
They had a barbecue and I couldn't go. He was very upset about this. I said, "Hey, sorry," and he goes, "If I throw,
very
Oh,
upset.
you
I was
were
like,
you
hey,
called me a
big
bitch and all this." Yeah, I let it go, because I knew he was going through things. But so I was like, so I said. He says, "Hey, if I have a barbecue, will you come?" I'm like, "Of course, I'll come for a couple hours." Cool. So he plans it. I show up. I said, I say, "Do you need me to bring anything?" "No, I don't think so." No, that's what you said. You said, "Unless you want something to drink." You told me, "Unless I want something specific to drink." Those were your fucking words. So I was like, "Cool." I brought some ices,
You know, I didn't get invited to this one, by the way.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
didn't miss shit. So let me
No,
get through
you're
the
a
rest.
fucking
Let me
dickhead.
get through the rest of this.
You'll be the first one to get invited after.
So
You and Brian, none of you guys
So I
motherfuckers. came.
Quite believe that I was out of town, right?
Yeah, that's right. I knocked on the door. He opens it up. "We don't have any drinks." And I'm like, "All right, well, I brought 4. I don't know. You know what I mean?" And then host is hanging out in there, and I walk in and host is like, "How do we warm up these tortillas?" And he's like, "For what?" And so to Angel's credit, he did barbecue some carne, right? That was good. But then he had like a thing of beans like that. And it was cold, right? And then there,
An open can.
Yeah.
Of refried beans.
I think he had put it in a Tupperware. He at least scraped
went
it
that
out.
far.
Yeah. So you guys think that I made it.
Yeah. And then so I was like, host is like, "Hey, I'm Puerto Rican, but I know every Mexican that I know has something to warm up their tortillas on." He's like, "For what?"
The microwave.
That's exactly what he said.
That's not what the argument was. That's not what the argument was. Hos was like, "I warm up my tortillas with oil." I'm
Yeah.
like, who the fuck does that shit?
I would.
A lot of Mexicans I know do it
A
too.
lot of them. This is so fucking annoying.
This
a
is
lot of
true.
the Mexicans.
Oh, and then
Keep going.
So then but backing up, I said, "Hey, what kind of beer would you like? I'll bring you some beer. Can you bring me a Michelob Ultra?" I said, "Are you even Mexican? I could bring you a Corona." No, I get it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with ultras.
Oh, yeah, I'm white.
But
forgot for a
we
second.
are white. But I was like, I could bring you a Corona Premier.
Yeah.
And he throws the fuck, or he said some shit in Spanish, and I only understood half of it. So then I get there.
Fucking
I get there, and it goes back to the same thing. "Do you have some oil to put on these tortillas to warm up?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, damn near every Mexican I know does that. So I don't know. Maybe he's not really Mexican. Maybe he's been lying to us this whole time.
Yeah.
But anyways, there was
Polynesian,
some. Yeah, exactly. There was some decent carne. I mean, not decent. It was good. And then
Did you get it
everything.
from the Mexican store?
Of course.
And then everything else was like, it was just like a thing of beans like this, right? But nothing to drink for anybody. He invited 6 people that came through?
Yeah. Well, I invited like 15.
Yeah, 6 came. No drinks.
Yeah, in his defense.
No drinks, mind
Okay,
you.
here it is.
Yeah.
What?
In my defense, what?
In his defense, I mean, so he told me about it. I'm like, "Oh, yeah. And then I'm all, "Hey, there's going to be a party." And the wife's like, "You mean when we're in Mayfield
Yeah.
camping?" I'm like,
So even
with
more
your kids. So here we are. The kids get in the way again.
goddamn kids.
For Angel, right? Here they are again, right? And I had, where was Brian?
I don't know why his excuse was.
Even more reason though for him to have a different spread, more stuff, because there's less people. If you're throwing and you say, "Don't even worry about it, I got it," and we show up and there's carne and cold tortillas, what are we talking about? And they, our guys over at Beans and Rice let him know how disgusted they were. And then my guy Beefy shows up with 4 12-packs of soda. I heard there was no drinks here.
So I will say this.
Okay, go ahead.
The parties that I did go to, am I even allowed to say this?
Oh,
without hitting that string?
I don't know.
The ex-wife.
You're about to quit. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I get canceled or not. The ex-wife took care of everything. Now, you guys, you may not know this. I know this.
The ex-wife, the mom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Her husband.
Her husband would take. They all took care.
her mother, the ex-wife's mother, or
his
your mother?
mom.
My mom.
Well, where was her beautiful
They
face?
didn't get
Okay,
she
but
didn't
hold on.
watch WrestleMania with a bunch of assholes.
This wasn't even WrestleMania.
Continue.
But she took care of all of that stuff because this guy, not a cooker.
Yeah.
Not a cooker.
Thank you. And you know what? And I haven't been shy about it.
he's not
I've
a
been
cooker.
saying it for 247
Do
episodes.
you enjoy cooking?
I don't mind it.
Mind it? Or do you have a me?
Well, he said no. So
Like, I like grilling. I love grilling.
So when you say mind it, you're like, I could go with it or without it. I love to cook.
Okay. I enjoy it. I'm not going to cook every single night, but I enjoy cooking. Yeah.
How does that go? Because I don't know what that's about.
Well, I mean, on the nights I don't, it's like, oh, my son has a soccer game and
There
we're
we
coming
go.
home at 7:30, and I'm like, I don't want to. Neither one of us want to cook.
So I say, hey, we're podding. The wife's like, so we're not eating. I'm like,
Andrew, I'm going to be late. He's like, that's the reason I'm quitting.
I'll come home. I'll come hot and ready every Thursday night. Every Thursday night. I'm like, God
And
damn
then
it.
look at you like, this is your fault.
You know what we started doing on those nights that we have, like he has games that are going to go later? We started buying these, they're like Hello Fresh meals from Smith's. And they're just real quick, but they taste good, and they're pretty decent for you, but they're like $8.
Ain't cheap though.
They're $8. But I mean, I guess a hot and ready. But otherwise, we'd go to somewhere else and spend like $40. You know what I mean? So it's
Okay, so what
But all I'm saying is, God damn it, if I ask you, hey man, I'm coming over to your barbecue, do you need me to bring anything? No, I got it.
I said, no, hold on. This is exactly what I said.
I'll fucking go rewind
And
the
I
text.
have receipts to every single one of you. When I was invited to the
Not
beans
my
and rice,
barbecue.
the beans and rice,
Barbecue.
whatever that was, there was a bunch of food.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of food.
Okay.
Here's the difference. They all like to cook, and there's four motherfuckers in that podcast, and also order their imaginary friends. They are in the podcast too, like the Tatsumakis and all the fucking whatever the fucks. Yeah, all those imaginary shits. So
Imaginary people don't cook.
they put a good thing together. There's 4 of them. In this podcast, I'm alone.
Cooking for your barbecue.
I'm just
Yeah. Episode
And
248.
I've been more than clear to say I don't cook. So I told every single one of them, I'll have the meat. I'll have shit for tacos,
Shit for tacos. Okay.
and then if everything else you want, bring it. I was clear from the get go.
So when he says shit for tacos, can of beans for fucking 6 people?
That's fine. But hey, did it not fit every single one of us?
Do you have your thimble, sir?
You're
There's my
fucking-
bean. Can I have some
you
more,
have
sir?
more than that, you dickless. You have more than
Dickless?
that. But also,
whip it out right here.
But now, going back to what he was saying, when I had help, it was a fucking buffet, wasn't it?
Well, I wouldn't say help.
That's not what I asked.
When they ran
When
the
I
show.
had help.
You mean when
No,
they
because
did
I was
it for
cooking.
you,
Because,
right?
because we did the same thing. I bought the meat and I was cooking the meat. Everything else was made.
Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm sorry. I brought this up. Okay, I'm fucking up this whole show.
This being like, when did we do this?
This has been
like
cooking for a while. No pun intended.
2-3
right?
months ago.
Yeah, it was
And
summertime.
I still hear about it.
And that
And
was the other thing. It was summertime. It was 105 outside, and Angel's like, "You guys want to sit on the deck?" Absolutely don't, because it's hot as shit.
Hey,
We go inside
was
the house.
trying.
He's
And
got his
also-
goddamn bird
and
has a
also,
bigger
here's the
room than he
thing.
does.
And also, if you guys, here's where we draw the line. Here's when we're different.
Okay.
If I go to their fucking barbecue,
something.
if I go to their barbecue, if all they have was chips and salsa, I'm like, I'm good because I'm hanging out with the boys.
Oh, here we go. See, now this guilt trip starts. Go ahead.
No, it's not a guilt trip. I've gone to his house for a drink and a smoke. True or false?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but that's all I was offering. I said, come have a
but
drink
that's
and
what
a
I'm saying.
smoke.
Hey, man, come have a smorgasbord of food.
Hey, but it doesn't stop me from going.
Here's a charcuterie.
No,
But it doesn't stop me from
Actually,
See,
leftovers
that's
in a
the difference.
charcuterie.
You guys
Yeah,
went there
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, we're in this house.
No, I was there.
Let's see what kind of cuisine we're gonna
Hey,
get.
where's the caviar?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no, dude. This is you guys are insane.
Okay, all right.
And
You know
I'll
what?
tell you what though. I still have those fucking Klondike bars.
Those are fucking good.
Dude, I just opened my freezer today. I'm like, oh shit, they still.
Those
I don't
are
eat
really
those.
good.
They're covered in fucking crystals. now.
Yeah.
Fucking
I still
Freezer burn all over them bitches.
I don't drink Sprite. I barely just finished that last one like
Wow.
a week ago.
You like the ice drink I brought?
Yeah, that was good shit.
Yeah, that's good. The mango one, that's bomb.
And then those
Do you have
fucking
more of
guys.
those?
from-
There's vodka. Those
Oh,
are
no,
good
I'm
with
okay.
vodka.
I have a half a thing if you want it. Angel.
Yeah, dude. And then those fucking guys, dude, they're like, we're gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself. I'm like,
Here.
I'm good.
You'll have to get the tequila over there, though.
Oh, what the
And there's no more. Oh, you're gonna.
You've got the fucking Jose. Go ahead. That's your cousin.
How much you put in?
Cousin.
Hey, dude.
Your primo. It's fine.
Fucking cousin.
It's everyone. Every one of my Mexican friends' cousin is Jose.
I cannot do the tequila.
I hate.
man.
No, I love tequila. I just hate Jose.
I hate tequila. Why don't
I
you
like
try
it.
it with vodka? It will be much better. I promise
You
you.
can do that too. Whatever you want to do, bro.
We'll break out the Trust Me vodka.
Trust me.
Hey, is that good?
Hey, trust me.
Trust me.
This is the best vodka
Come on
you
with
can
this.
have.
Yeah.
This is the
Organic.
Organic.
Whew.
Ooh, this one's not even open yet.
Damn.
How about we
Hey, guess-
have the
Guess what?
Sugar?
We know
well,
the
I don't
owner.
want to. I mean, it's just Will here, so we'll just have the Sugar House Distillery vodka.
I mean, that's all Angel right there. He can have the rest of that.
Well, you make it for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'll
we just
make
talk
it
about.
for
We
you.
just talk about.
This might be the last one.
people make
Yeah.
it.
There you go. About time this fucker does something around here.
They're gonna be fucked up, dude.
I'm kidding. I was joking.
Hey, whatever you brought, it was cold. I don't know why you were asking.
No,
for
that
ice.
is cold. Yeah. Oh. Well, I had it in my fucking,
Put the mask
Carhartt.
on, dude. Let's see what you got.
Well, it's this is from actually by the time this episode comes out, my Friday the 13th episode will have already came out. This is part 4, the final chapter, the best Friday the 13th.
4?
4, yeah. Okay, all right. Hold on a minute. Corey Feldman, Crispin Glover. What's your favorite? If you say Jason Goes to Manhattan, I swear to God, I'm walking
No,
out.
Jason in fucking space.
Jason X.
You know what? I bought off on the first one.
Yeah.
The second one to me.
Second one's solid. I love the first 4, but that
But you're right.
fourth is my favorite.
It was that's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
2
yeah.
and 4.
Yeah.
But is it Jason over Freddy?
Yeah, who's your
I think the series, yes. Because like Freddy, the Nightmare on Elm Street series gets like after Dream Warriors, it's I can't watch any of them.
The Dream Warriors. Who did that? Who did the song? I will smack the shit
Come
out
on,
of you.
you have a show that
if
is.
you don't know this.
You have a segment that it talks about this.
God
This
damn it.
is- this
Give him
is
5
in my-
seconds.
This is in my roots right here.
give him,
you know
give him
this.
5 seconds.
Fuck no, I can't remember the name.
I'll even
What
go
does it start
this
with?
far.
What does it start with?
The lead singer's name, his first name is Dawn.
Okay.
Do you know?
I don't think so.
He doesn't know. I give me the first letter of the band.
D.
No, never mind. What is it?
Dawkin.
Dawkin. Fuck.
Don Dawkin.
Oh, okay, there we go.
They come here all the time.
But yeah, after Dream Warriors, I mean, A New Nightmare is good, like from like 90, whatever that was, 97, whatever. But I think the Friday the 13th series is better. My favorite is Halloween. The Halloween series are my absolute favorite. But I went and saw the new Exorcist.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I liked it. I was the only fucking guy in the theater. 11:30 on a Monday. I was off, by the way. I was off.
Fuck outta here.
I didn't just skip work.
Just
but-
alone?
Yeah, it was weird. Well, my wife.
You weird motherfucker.
This is the thing. My wife's sick.
Let's gang on him now.
My wife's sick. Okay, like after we got back from Universal.
I leave the podcast? I mean, that's the worst thing you do.
Yeah. But I went and I was like, there's got to be at least one other person in this theater. Not a fucking soul. It was 11:30 on a Monday.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it because like the Exorcist sequels have all been shit. after the first
All
one.
of them were shit except for the first one.
This is good though. Not as good as the first one. Don't get me wrong, because I think that's one of the best horror films ever. But I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Hey, but do you watch? So since you're such a fan of horror films,
Yes.
do you watch the one you said, like the first Exorcist? Mm-hmm. Isn't that a part of you go, oh, that's so fucking cheesy now?
No.
The first Exorcist holds up pretty fucking
Not
well.
an iconic movie like that.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
there's only a handful of those.
Yeah.
Like you can say, like, do you rewatch all of the? I mean, we're fucking
Even some of the Friday the 13th.
Evil Dead. The Evil
suck.
Deads are kind of weird, huh?
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
No? Just
They're
a
just
guy with a
they're-
fucking
Bruce Campbell.
chainsaw and a
They're
fucking-
different.
I was Ash for
No, I know.
Halloween.
Oh,
You
shit.
said it,
I
yeah.
had the chainsaw and everything.
Oh, that's perfect.
Hey, who are we gonna have for Halloween this year? We fucked it up with him.
I don't know. I might again.
He might not even be here. What are we talking about? It's fucking
don't know. We oughta
I'll
have
be like
somebody
fucking Brian and bring out.
Well, you can just put it in here.
Like I nobody fucking see to see me.
Greatest horror movie ever made.
Oh my god.
Give me top 3.
Okay, top 3. Exorcist is in there for sure.
But is that number 1?
To me, I think
The Will Wonder top 3.
the best horror film made, like from front to back, where I can still watch it and it's just like gives me the creepy feeling, is The Shining.
Ooh.
And Jack does such a good job in that movie. Exorcist is probably like around third for me. I love the first Halloween. Like I really love the first Halloween. So I think that'd probably be 2. Not like the scariest movies I've seen, but those are probably my top 3.
I mean, for sure, The Exorcist and Halloween built a franchise upon horror movies. I mean, I've always been a Nightmare on Elm Street guy. And the reason being is because when I was a kid, I would spend a lot of time with my cousins, and my aunt and uncle would find it amusing at 4 or 5 years old to make us watch that shit just to fuck with us. And that has shaped me as a, and that's why I always go, Freddy is my number 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the Evil Dead's. The first Evil Dead was kind of, but it was like slapstick horror, right?
Yeah. Towards the end of that film, you can see how it starts to turn to that, and then like Evil Dead 2 is 100% that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then Army of Darkness, right?
Yep.
But I would say Friday the 13th. I'm going number 2 though.
Okay.
Number 1 was I got it.
Yeah.
When he comes out of the water at the end.
Yeah.
When he's all
Fucking just waterlogged and has a fucked up head.
dude, I can still close my eyes and fucking see
Yeah.
the teeth and fucking
Yeah.
Number
I
3.
have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Really? Well,
I know who they-
I get it.
I know who
though.
they are.
I get
Yeah.
it though, right?
La Llorona.
Yeah, The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Because that one still fucks with me.
Yeah. Have you ever?
What about where's and I'm only asking this because for 17 years I heard how much this movie fucked my ex-wife up when it comes to horror movies. Children of the Corn.
Yeah, it was a bad one. In fact, my mom bought that up the other day.
I never thought it was scary. The first one's pretty good.
Yeah.
And
But
then
if you
they
watch
made
it
about
now, it doesn't hold up.
No, and they made
But
about 15
the
others.
book was way better.
Oh,
the
yeah.
book was way better.
Well, that's
than
how it
the
always
movie
is.
was.
If you read my mother-in-law actually gave me the Exorcist book, and it's all sorts of fucked up, like beyond what you saw in the film. There's some gross, weird shit in
It's a
there.
book, actually. It's an actual book.
That's what they made the movie off of. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yep. I think the movie that scared me the most, especially even as an adult, is a movie called The Fourth Kind. It's about it has what's her name? Mila Jovovich?
Kunis?
No, not Kunis. No.
Yeah.
No,
The
not that
one
one.
from Fifth Element?
Yeah. Yep. And she's a psychiatrist in this small town in Alaska. And if you look it up, it's like based on a true story. But a lot of people start disappearing in this town, and then they'll like come back, or a lot of people are saying that they see an owl in their window at night, and it's an alien abduction film. And the way that they play it off is like they'll have what looks like real video. like, because it's supposed to be her, and then like she's telling the story of this psychiatrist, and they'll play little inserts of the real video, and it just, bro, some of the shit just really fucks with you.
When was it made?
That was like 2012, maybe 2013.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's newer. That one is one where like, whew, yeah, that one.
You know what's one I watch every October? The Lost Boys.
Oh, I love The Lost Boys.
Dude, The Lost Boys.
That's so good. That's
Corey
just-
Feldman?
Yeah, exactly. The Coreys, both the Coreys in there. Frog Brothers are in there.
Val, what was it? Not Val. I almost said Val Kilmer, but
The guy from 24. What's his name?
Oh,
God damn it.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, yeah,
Kiefer Sutherland.
yeah. And the music in that movie. Thou shalt
oh yeah,
not
that's a
fall.
great fucking song.
Oh, shit.
Great movie,
Bro, the 80s. I wasn't old enough to really enjoy it, but goddamn, I watch those movies and I'm like,
Do you make your kid watch this?
no, like we'll watch like kids scary movies. Like we'll watch the Goosebumps shows and stuff like that. I was watching horror films at like 4 and 5.
Yeah,
I had a
see?
brother that was 10 years older than me, so he would watch them. My dad would watch them. I remember watching It very young and like Friday the 13th.
Yeah, but let me ask you this.
what a
Now,
great movie.
let me ask you this. You just said that you went and watched the new Exorcist.
Yep.
And you're there, you're alone. Do you go to the
When there's jump scares and it fucking surprises you, yeah.
and you
Not-
like
not a
that
lot-
shit?
Yeah, but not a lot scares me anymore.
I can't. It gives me this feeling of like, I kid you not. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm that bitch that closes his eyes. I hate that.
Yeah.
I know it's fake. I know it's a movie, but it's the fact that it's kind of like those videos that you send. Like you know how every now and then we send each other videos.
Yeah, and something
like I get
pops
videos.
up.
Yeah, like I get videos from someone else, and it looks suspicious. I swear to God, I go.
Yeah. So you don't like haunted houses, none of that shit.
I can't get him to go.
So we went. So I told you we went to Universal Studios this last week. My in-laws went as well. So they watched my son one night, and at Universal they do Universal Halloween horror nights.
Yep.
So me and my wife went, and it's basically like a bunch of themed haunted houses. Holy shit! I was fucking jumping,
I love that shit.
bro. The Evil Dead haunted house there was, goddamn. I fucking.
Hey, speaking of fake, how was WrestleMania?
It was great.
Was it?
It was
We
so
saw
much
the
fun.
video. We saw the video.
Yeah.
No, that was. He's talking about the videos you guys were here for Raw.
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
Raw.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, WrestleMania was really cool. The only thing that sucked is that stadium, the Rams and Chargers Stadium, is in Inglewood. And if it's 82,000 people and Inglewood's population is like 10,000 people, or maybe a little bit more than that, so trying to get out of there and in there is fucking impossible.
Right.
I likened it to putting the Delta Center in downtown Magna.
You likened it to
It made no sense because there's fucking only a couple roads that you can get in and out, and 80,000 people. But I had so much fun.
You know that.
I figured you would have said I likened it to spooning beans into my tortillas.
You know that.
at
so
Angel's
that,
Home.
that band that I went and saw at Vegas.
Yeah.
They played at Inglewood, and I had a friend that lived in California. Obviously, you know, if I don't know my driveway, let alone California, and I'm like, hey. I got this band that I would like to go see in California. And she was like, okay. I was like, it's in Inglewood. She was like, ew.
Really?
That's so ghetto. I was like, really?
Inglewood's ghetto.
I mean, it's not ghetto. I mean, if you're there at the wrong time of night, it's not ghetto, but you can get fucked up.
Same as Magna.
Exactly. It's the same shit.
Wait,
Except for it's meth. Except for it's meth heads in Magna.
Magnus ghetto.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wow, that's where I grew up. So there we
Well,
go.
and look at you.
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm great.
I mean, the stress of living in Magna is the reason there is no hair up there
Yeah.
anymore.
I think it's the water, to be honest.
The water.
The minerals.
Well, you were supposed to chew it, dude.
I mean, I grew up on well water, and look at this fucking
Yeah, look at that
luscious
fucking
head,
beautiful.
For Christ's sake, so
But you need to enjoy Halloween more, okay?
No, but like what? Okay, give me an example.
we
Just have fun.
We just went through
like
No, I
38 the
know,
last
28
25
minutes.
fucking
Like,
minutes. Oh, you hear yourself?
Fuck you. Fuck you. No, but I'm
You
saying
guys
like,
don't even need me here.
hey, I'm training everybody. So
You
when you're
threw
going,
in the-
like, doesn't even feel it.
What are you talking about? You threw in the Dawkins thing. I couldn't remember their fucking names.
Hey, what I'm trying to say. That's why we need you here. No one knows docking like you do.
Obscure 80s bands.
And I'm talking about docking.
Under Lock and Key, one of the greatest fucking docking albums ever. Everybody's all.
And everybody knows that Justin is all about docking. No, but I mean, like, an example of what do you think I should do?
Just enjoy it.
Like, how?
I don't know.
Get in the spirit.
Yeah, decorate your fucking
Yeah,
place.
decorate
I'm not gonna decorate
Watch
my
some
house.
scary
Well, that's
movies.
what we're talking about. You're already saying, well,
Yeah, but
this
I don't have
is-
fucking
this is a
kids.
Beehive.
It
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
matter.
decorate for me.
I
It
decorated
Doesn't
before I
matter.
had kids.
It doesn't matter.
I had a
Do you
kid. I have
Do
one.
you wash your car for kids?
Do I watch my what?
Wash your
Car.
car for kids.
No.
Do you get dressed for kids? Well,
You do it for yourself.
You mother-
Hey, you do it for yourself, right?
Yeah, but
Then
I'm
why
not
can't you make your house festive
There
for
you go.
yourself?
because
least
I'm
get some
not into
fucking
it,
hand
and-
towels.
because I'm not into it, and I don't have anybody that is gonna appreciate it.
Well, you do. The people walking by, and the fact that you
yeah.
built it.
And then
made
also, if you ever bring a female to your house, we talked about this when I was over there. You've got the fucking bird, no TV. You look like a goddamn serial
TV's
killer.
in my
Decorate the
room.
goddamn house.
The
it.
TV's.
Well, you don't have a TV in the front room.
I don't spend time in the front room. I leave alone. Why would I I'd rather have a TV in the bathroom.
So you just when you go home, you just go home and just go straight to your room.
This guy's making me depressed.
I know.
I feel bad now.
Don't like
Depressed is making me the
Halloween.
fact that you guys are decorating for kids. Why am I? Why
It's
do
not for kids.
Why do I
It's
make
for
it?
us.
Are you bitches?
fucking
I almost said
jabroni.
something bad.
What were you gonna
Hey,
say?
you gonna say the F
I
word?
almost said.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is the last show of the other
They
side of
have
the.
Halloween too. They have fun at Halloween.
Everyone loves Halloween.
Listen, come on, you guys are acting. It's for us. I'm saying when I go home. No, I don't go to my room. I go to my room to sleep, and that's when I turn the TV. And then
So what do you do when you go home?
Well, I have podcast shit to do. I eat
Every day?
I eat. I take care of my bird. I try to clean one room every day. If not on the weekend, I clean one
Why
room.
if you never go in the other rooms? Besides your
no, I
fucking
do go in
sneaker
the other rooms. Like I still
palace.
go. No, I still. But I'm saying like because you guys like, oh, you have your fucking shitty fucking beans and rice.
I never
You
said shit.
No, I know.
nothing
I know.
shitty.
But
I never said
no,
that.
we had the beans and rice. Oh, come on, host. That's a shout out to them. But it's like, oh, you guys are a shitty living room. I'm like, yeah, but I never spend time on this living room.
I didn't say you had a shitty one.
It's not even my furniture. I'm like, I'm never there. Why would I have a TV here? Brian left that stupid looking
projector.
projector with the cables hanging out and everything. Well, I'm not gonna use that.
I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. Let's move on to something else because you're just pissing me off.
Fuck you! Why am I pissing you off?
Well, we've
We
lost
tried.
all of the listeners at this
I know.
point in this podcast. So
Why?
And we started out on some sad shit, and then you were over here bitching about Halloween and how
I'm
you
not
live like a
bitching about
goddamn
Halloween.
serial
I'm saying
killer with no
I
TV in your
enjoy-
fucking living
enjoy
room.
it
A
differently
goddamn
than you
bird in
guys.
the house.
You think I want to decorate some?
What's-
Hold on.
what's-
You think I enjoy kids coming to my house ringing the bell for fucking candy?
Jeez, can you wait till this
My
guy is fucking
God.
50, 60
I know.
years? He is. This
off
is,
my
This
fucking
is the
lawn.
Brown fucking Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Of that fucking what's that show? What's that
Gran
show?
Torino.
Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Get off my porch.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And he does this shit.
Oh, dude! Speaking of porch,
Hey, let me ask you this, and then you can go to the porch story. What is your favorite holiday? And you can't say your birthday.
It's not a fucking holiday.
I like if I had it the way I used to have it, Halloween.
My God, we did this whole
No, I explained to you how I liked it before.
with parties with tits and ass.
That was no, it's not
Will.
tits and ass.
So-
it's hanging out.
Let's talk about this live
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, you guys talk about it because that's not gonna happen for a lot after that. No, I'm saying like I enjoy it for different reasons.
Okay.
I want to.
Did you take the kids trick or treating?
Yeah, when they were fucking 6.
Okay.
You didn't get any joy out of that.
No.
That's okay. No, it's okay.
But you
It's
guys
okay.
are
It's
judging
okay.
me. I don't have.
I'm not
Nobody's
judging you.
judged you.
Yeah,
but
you
you're
are.
judging us.
Yeah.
No,
because
I'm
we
not.
like
No,
it.
There you go.
I'm trying to explain that I enjoy it differently, and you guys are like,
But you don't
But
enjoy
you
it at
did
all.
that too to us. You're all, well, that's gay.
no. All I
Yeah,
said
you
was like,
said
well,
it.
I don't decorate, and then I got shit on. I was like, well, I don't I don't want kids to ring my fucking doorbell because I don't have decorations. I don't have any candies. I'd rather go somewhere else and enjoy.
Well, then go somewhere else.
Party. That's what I fucking do. But when I explain it to you, you guys are like,
All right. Hey,
you know what? Maybe it's a big misunderstanding, okay?
We're going down to
Fucking Merry Christmas. you
Anyway,
fucking
the
Scrooge.
NFL season is kicked off.
Ooh, it's here. We are going into week 6 right now. The Chiefs and the Broncos are playing. And how many times do you think they showed the?
Oh, that's tonight, huh?
How many times do you think they fucking showed Taylor Swift in the box before?
I mean, we
halftime?
did a whole episode about it
I
last
know.
week, right?
I am sick of this shit. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? We mentioned it last week. It's just a matter of time
Yeah.
until she's not seen anymore, and this fucking guy.
And then
And then a new album comes out about how she hates a tight end.
true. It's true.
That's what I mean. You look at her catalog. You guys went over it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
she's written a song about every guy she's played.
God
So who's
damn.
the next one? Now that she's in the NFL realm,
Oh my god.
who's the next one?
One of the Bosa guys.
You think so? Nick Bosa?
Good looking fellas.
Could be one of the Bosses.
Now, how about my Niners?
They're tough, bro. That's the best team in the league.
Niners and Eagles, right? The only ones on top.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are good. I don't think they're as good as the Niners.
I
though.
think strength of schedule so far. Not saying in long ways because I think the Niners get a little bit, maybe get a little bit easier as it goes
Hey,
along.
speaking
Yeah.
of that, last
But-
weekend you guys butt fucked the Cowboys.
Oh, that was great. My God,
And I told you so.
Nothing better than
when
that.
I
it's like
we've been watching Bills,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So I was like,
That's another reason why I'm quitting the
I
podcast.
can't be around anymore, right? So we're watching Bills. So I was like, well, I want to watch the game. Now I have access to the NFL app, but I can't watch it till after the fact.
right.
And I'm like, well, I have to go to work tomorrow, right? So streaming the fucking internet, I found a guy who was quote unquote a Cowboys fan. And he was in the corner and you could see the game
Oh wow.
on this thing I found, right? I found it off Reddit. Right?
Yeah.
And so I put that on the TV and I watch it. This, my friend, is my favorite way to watch a fucking NFL game, right? Because from the starting kickoff, all I did was watch this guy and he was reading comments and
Yeah.
I mean, he had quite a few people linked in on this and it was a joy to watch a Cowboy fan react because there's some asshole I didn't know and him just screaming and bitching and moaning about his team. But the Niners are tough right now. If they can
Yeah.
stay healthy,
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
that is the biggest thing.
Purdy is so Purdy's not like the best quarterback in the league,
But
He
he's
might- he-
tailor-made for that team right
yeah,
now,
and
right?
he doesn't. So far, he just doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
He's very calculated in what he does. Christian McCaffrey's a fucking freak. Fred Warner's the best linebacker in the league. That defensive line is great. The offensive line is great.
Kittle.
Brandon Ayuk showed up. Kittle, that last.
What do you think
game.
about the shirt?
Ah, fucking do
That's
it.
what I say.
I mean, that's a what?
That
Like
goes way back.
94?
Yep,
Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck,
Did you
who
see
cares?
that?
Shirt.
He had a
Shirt he
so he-
wore underneath when he pulled it up.
yeah,
Said,
yeah,
fuck,
so fuck
Dallas.
Yeah, that's I don't remember. It was like an offensive lineman
Yeah.
or something in the 90s. But yeah, I mean, I think the Niners and then out of the AFC, it's hard because I would have said the Bills, but they lost 2 of their best defensive players for the season. I don't think the Chiefs have it, man. Like, you saw the game without Kelsey, like how bad, and even with Kelsey, the offense doesn't look great. Maybe they figure that out, but
How about Detroit?
Detroit's pretty fun. Yeah. That tight end, that rookie tight end is fucking good. Laporta, he's like a baby, like a rookie version of Gronk.
Yeah.
He's solid. And Goff doesn't, Goff's been in the league for a long time. He's just like, he knows what to do. Yeah, they're fun. They're a fun team. My Commanders fucking So I went to Halloween Horror Nights last Thursday night when they played the Bears, and I'm like, I don't even need to watch this game. I'm not worried about this shit. The Bears suck. They fucking lost to the Bears 40-20. My phone kept vibrating. I'm like, God, what the f-? And I look, oh, hell no.
Oh,
But, whatever. We got a new owner, so like I said at the beginning of the year,
Who's your quarterback?
Sam Howell from North Carolina. He was a rookie last year, and he played the very last game. He's fine. It's the defense that's dog shit.
Do you enjoy listening to the Mannings?
I think it's kind of funny.
I fucking hate it, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
If they have a good guest, it's good. Like when Marshawn Lynch comes on there.
yeah.
Bro,
I mean,
Marshawn Lynch is-
if you give me, and listen, shout out to those guys. I mean, they're legends, right? I mean, but if you give me the choice of the Mannings or Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, I'm like, dude, Joe Buck all the way, baby.
The thing I like about, like, I do like Joe Buck a lot, but the thing I like about the Mannings is they just know so much about that quarterback position where they're like calling things out. But I don't know. I'll watch either one. Just depends. If the Mannings are going to have a fun guest, I'll watch that.
Hey, biggest foreheads in the fucking game.
Oh,
for Christ's sake.
Ridiculous.
I mean, every time he took his fucking helmet, it was so
dude.
red.
It was like, well, we can't fix that, man. Like,
That,
might as well put a fucking Goodyear tire on your head, motherfucker. That's all we got.
Where's the youngest Manning? At Texas?
Yo,
Or going to Texas? Arch Manning?
yeah. So it's the one that didn't make it, son, right? But the fact that they talk about his NIL deal right now, it makes you wonder where he's.
Wonder. Got it.
I
okay.
did that. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I said makes you wonder.
You went like this.
It will make you wonder how that team reacts when he's not even the starting quarterback,
Yeah.
is he? And he's $1 million
Yeah.
NIL deal, right?
Yeah.
How does the offensive line go? Hey, this motherfucker just
Yeah.
rolled up in a Bentley, right? And here we are. I got a fucking Honda Civic.
Yeah.
And I'm scraping ramen noodles.
Did you see what the fuck the Utah Utes
Yeah, I
got?
got them all trucks.
A year lease.
year lease.
They don't have to pay. F-150s.
How about the guys that didn't get scholarships are like, man, what the fuck?
You
Yeah.
really think Aaron Rodgers done?
He said he'd be back in November, right?
He said there's no way he comes back this year.
Isn't that a fucking?
I don't care how many fucking ayahuasca fucking things he
Come on,
goes
brother.
through, how many dolphins he hears having sex, none of that shit. No one's bouncing back at that age that quickly from that injury.
An Achilles.
Yeah, no way. Maybe he comes back next year. The thing I was like, he's done. He's going to retire. But then I started thinking about it. No wife, no kids. Like, why the fuck would he retire?
He ain't got that bitch supermodel fucking bitching about all the fucking time he's missing away, right?
Yeah.
He's out there banging all the chicks with that Achilles. And the fact that his guaranteed pay made me sick when I saw it.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
bad for the Jets after that. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you really?
Yeah.
Really?
After fucking us.
What, 3-4 minutes?
Yeah.
It was like, hey, well.
Well, sorry, you stole me that money.
Is that quite honestly
you see
the
the
biggest minute to payday ever in
Gotta
sports
be.
history?
Gotta be that. I'd have to go back and look.
There's a few boxers
Boxers,
that may rival it, but the fact that the couple of downs that he played,
Yeah.
and the
Not even
guarantee, I
3
was like,
downs?
that was it.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think about
when he
what.
said the highlights of Aaron Rodgers, and it's him coming out of the tunnel with the flag, and then him getting fucking taken out of the car. The highlights of Aaron Rodgers' first game as a Jet.
I'd have to go back and look at what Gordon Hayward was making when his first season with the Celtics, because all that was the first play of the game. He took a back screen, went up for an alley oop from Kyrie, came down and
But was that the first game of the season?
yeah.
Oh,
Because I
didn't even
remember I
think
was
about
so
that.
excited to watch that game. I was like, oh damn, let's see what the Celtics look like. I remember me and my
Could've
wife
been
got
more.
home from
It
the
could've
gym.
Been more, right?
I don't know.
I guess NBA.
NBA,
You're probably right.
yeah.
You're probably right.
I remember getting in the shower. My wife goes, "Holy shit!" I get out. He's laying on the ground. I was like, "Game
Oh, I
just
thought
started."
she said, "Holy shit!" when you got out of the shower.
The first time,
All loose and
you know,
loose.
Put my
the
babies
first
on.
time
got
she
that,
met
you got
me,
that
you
fucking
know,
line driver like you're going to the golf course. Yeah, this ain't no putter, baby.
Nah, this is a
Fucking
9 or wood. I don't know. I don't know golf lingo, the clubs, but it's out there. 300.
So much for Will Wonder of sports.
I'm not a big golf guy. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. What we're talking about? NFL.
Speaking of basketball, how about fucking Michael Jordan being a 3-time billionaire now, huh?
that's cool. Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
Meanwhile, his fucking basketball career, he made what? 15?
Yeah, but
That's
I
what's
mean,
crazy. Like thinking about what those players made back then. But his shoe stuff. I mean,
But back then, we thought we were like, oh wow.
Did you watch the movie?
Like,
the Air, I haven't.
It's good.
Yeah, it snuck by me. to be
I
honest.
was like, there's nothing to watch, and I was like,
Fuck it.
Give it a chance. And I fucking
It was a good movie.
loved it.
It was a good movie.
But again,
I heard it was great.
I watched it twice.
Matt Damon,
Yeah.
fucking Ben Affleck, every time for whatever reason,
Doesn't matter what they do.
they fucking just kill it. And what's his name
Chris
from
Tucker?
Rush Hour? Yeah, he was killer
Yeah.
in it, dude.
Yeah, I heard it's great. I just haven't watched it.
Pissed me off though. Pissed me off, and I said it. Put somebody in Michael Jordan's spot and show his fucking face.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. It was always like his back.
Yeah.
You hear his voice with the cameras here. I mean, it's just.
Well, that's like, you guys may not have, but did you ever play like NBA Live in the 90s? Like 95, 90, the video game NBA Live?
I'm sure I did, but
They had all the players but Michael
like
Jordan.
NBA Jam, right?
It was, you had
Michael Jordan wasn't in that though, right?
No. The NBA Live game, you had every single player, every coach, every team. The Chicago Bulls shooting guard was number 23. He was 5'10", but he was fucking lights out. He had no name. He was just number 23 because they couldn't use his name in the game.
Why?
Because
They couldn't afford the rights.
yeah, and he had that deal. Like he had the Bird Jordan game, and I think he was doing some other shit.
That's
but-
right. I do remember the Bird
Yeah.
Jordan game.
Well, that was the
That's
reason why
right.
in the movie you don't see him because they didn't want to pay him any
yeah,
royalties.
yeah.
Why?
How can they?
Why?
Though? But how can they when it's not him?
Well, it's name, image, and likeness. So, like, what these
did
college
use
players
it,
are getting
though.
paid.
Well, hold on. But they did use, spoiler alert, it's been there for like 6 months, but they did use footage of him back when he was playing in college.
Yeah, but
And it's- and
they
it-
just
and-
bought
and
that
it's-
from the NBA.
And
Yeah.
it's his name all over the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just bought that from the NBA, right? And I don't think it's okay to use their name.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're okay to use that, why can't you use someone else?
I don't know. And isn't the movie, and again, I
mean, it's
haven't
gotta
seen
be
it yet,
technicalities.
isn't the movie more about Nike trying to...
Yeah.
So it's not
And that's
necessarily
why it's
just
good.
about Jordan.
No. And that's
Yeah.
why it's good.
Yeah.
And like the names that they throw, like I mean, they throw names like Patrick Ewing.
No,
Yeah.
the big one they were going to sign was John Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the guy they were like, this is our guy. This is the guy we're going to sign.
From
It's like,
where? From Valence. What is it?
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Yeah. They were like, this is our guy. What would have been wouldn't have happened. Like, not put any. That's my favorite player ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nike wouldn't have been Nike.
No, absolutely not. It would have changed the face of everything.
Because wasn't there some shit he had went to Converse or Adidas, Jordan did, and the guy from Nike was like, this is everything that they're going to tell you.
Everything they're going to tell you.
Yeah.
Said he'll even pull his watch over. And,
was a-
and who knows how much that was embellished, right?
Well, I think I read that in something. It wasn't even in the film. Like, before the film had come out.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he told him everything that they're going to tell you
This is
is
exactly
this
how it's gonna
to his
happen.
mom.
Yeah.
And she said it was to the T.
Damn.
Exactly what they did. And he had some fucking Hail Mary fucking speech he did to it, and that's what fucking sold it. And then she was smart enough to say, we want a piece of the pie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Remember that part of the movie when he goes to a gas station and goes, you know where Gonzaga is? The guy's all, oh, it's here. It's like, oh, okay. It's like nobody fucking knew where Gonzaga is.
Bro,
They were trying to get Stockton.
The Gonzaga basketball program in the last like 10 years, maybe 8, has been so good.
yeah.
And it just doesn't make sense because prior to that,
Have you seen him lately? He's all gray.
Who?
John.
John?
Yeah, but I mean, he's
old.
what, 60,
Yeah.
right?
He was at All Star Weekend and him and Carl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They both looked old. Yeah. John was always like, I never met him, but everyone I know that had met him said he was such a dick.
But they say that about Michael Jordan, though.
Well, yeah.
right?
The thing with John, so my wife had an AAU basketball team that she played on, and her team played John Stockton's son's team, and they were busting his son's team's ass. John was cussing at the refs from the fucking bleachers. He got thrown out of the gym.
It's competitive.
12-year-old kids.
He's competitive.
12-year-olds?
That's what it takes.
Yeah.
Competitive.
But then his kids, one of them went, kind of, had a cup of coffee with the NBA, right? He was in and out.
cappuccino.
Yeah, played overseas. The other one didn't do so well, but yeah. I don't know. John was obviously one of the
Pasty
best
gangster, dude.
point
The
guards
pasty
ever.
gangster.
Yeah.
Do you think that assist record will ever be broken?
No,
Not in today's NBA, right?
no. And I mean, even if you look at the scoring record, LeBron breaking it, look how long LeBron's played. I mean, Kareem played a long time, but
Not as long as.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Though, I mean, the scoring record might get broken, but that assist is never going to get
Basketball, your
touched.
favorite sport?
What else
Oh,
is
yeah.
he?
Like
What
to
else?
dribble the ball up and down the court?
Who has the steals record?
Steals is it's John.
It's John Stockton,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Kids up there too. I'd have to look it up, but yeah.
They don't give the guy credit though, because he didn't win a championship.
Well, yeah. I mean, you think about all these, like, even in the 2000s, guys I loved to watch. Tracy McGrady was so good, never won a championship. Vince Carter never won a championship. You know, Paul Pierce would have been that way until KG came to the team, and obviously
Stab a
KG,
motherfucker, right?
yeah. Well, no, he got stabbed.
Oh, that's right. He got stabbed.
Paul
That's
Pierce
right.
got stabbed at a
That's
club.
right.
Yeah, multiple times.
That's
he was
right.
lucky to live. Yeah,
You guys got this.
get a
I'm
get a
gonna
call.
have to, right, from now on.
What does it say? He said, "Ooh,
He's like, ooh, that's the face of like, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna be done.
yeah." We got to be at like an hour 15 right now.
No, I think we're way behind that.
Well, because I was out in the
Fuck, dude,
parking
let's
lot.
look.
I was out in the parking lot at 6:30. 1:30? Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. So what are you expecting to see? What would you like to see on Tuesday?
I would just love for because I have people coming, obviously. I
Yeah.
know Inglewood Films has people coming, but I would love to see people that maybe aren't familiar with either of us be
Yeah.
there and just participate.
Are you trying to make it? Are you trying to make it? I don't want to say fun because obviously that's the ultimate goal. But are you trying to make it funny? Are you trying to make it informative? Are you trying to make it serious?
Well, no, not serious. It's going to be a mixture of funny and informative because a
Yeah.
lot of people don't know what goes into making a film, like me included. I know a little bit from talking to these guys prior, but like what really goes into making a movie, getting it out.
Are you guys using that projector for anything? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. We're going to show the
Yeah,
trailer
dude,
on that.
Hell yeah.
So the trailer will be on that and then we'll be on the stage.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, I would just love people to come out, have fun, listen.
I want to try to make it. The only problem that I can see is like I don't know what this week without him is gonna
Yeah.
look like. You know
Well,
what I mean?
if you can make
But I
it.
will love. I'm gonna try my best to go. But I can almost guarantee you that I'll be there.
Yeah.
I can always put down that salad. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Well, that's the thing too, is like there's drinks, there's food, there's a Bohemian pumpkin
Rhapsody?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Bohemian's one of the sponsors.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Oh,
So
okay.
shout out to them. But they'll have some type of seasonal pumpkin beer, and I'll get the exact name obviously that day. But yeah, I would just love for people to come out, enjoy themselves, have some food, because honestly, like if this falls flat on its face,
Yeah.
probably never going to be able to do it again. And if we do, it's going to be a long, long ways away. I would love to do something like this, maybe like a couple times a year,
Hell yeah.
right? Different guests, obviously. These guys make sense right now because number one, they're putting out that film at the end of the month.
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween season, and some people don't like it. That's fine. But
Never say that.
yeah. But I'm I'm excited
Some
for it.
people don't love it.
Love it.
That's okay.
Never say that.
They like it. They don't love it. It's okay.
Some people want it all. Mm-hmm. Some just want nothing at all.
Yeah. Yep. But no, if you can come out again, Tuesday, the 17th, 6 p.m. We'll probably go from 6 to 7:15, 7:30-ish.
Whenever the old ladies get tired of you and they want to play bingo,
Bingo starts at 8, so it's not a lot of setup for bingo, but we got to be done.
we got to get that ball in there, baby.
You're speaking of ball. How about that Powerball?
Fuck.
What's it at right now?
Someone just won it.
Someone won it.
Oh, so
California.
1.47.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I told my parents because they both play it, right? My dad lives in Idaho, and I'm like, you guys been playing this shit for fucking 30 years. Could you just win once?
Even
be
just
cool.
a little bit of
Yeah.
it, right?
I mean, just
Because even just a little bit. Imagine you won 3 or 4 million.
yeah.
Even that they tax the fuck out of. Who cares? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, they take like 60% in taxes. Okay. That's
So
fine.
do you take the payout or do you do the
Yep,
the
I do-
long term?
I take the
You
payout.
take the payout.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, take the payout.
You do too?
No, because I'm horrible with money. So I'm bad with money.
I
So
take
you
the
would rather
payout.
pay every month?
No, they would give you money.
Yeah, they give you money
They give
every
you
month.
money every month. But we're talking about like if you won 1 point fucking whatever billion dollars and they spread that out, you're making fucking $8 million a month, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because me, I take the payout. I'm snorting all of it. Right? I'm snorting all of it.
Snorting all of it. Got
kids
the
are
best shoes. Yeah.
All of the kids.
I'm introducing my
blowing
kids
it
to the
all,
best.
and I'm dead. And I'm dead. I'm dead. So yeah, I take the drag out.
Dude, if you win $1 billion, if you win that jackpot, you make your boy a millionaire.
All my friends.
Yeah.
All my friends. Because in reality, there's probably not enough money for you to spend
Yeah.
in a lifetime.
I would have my friends start businesses and I would donate it or some type of thing and get a tax write-off.
There's a story I said this a long time ago. I think probably
White friends, though, right?
probably when we started. Probably when we
I
started.
don't have any besides
It
you.
was like probably when.
He's basically there.
Wait, what? I didn't even hear.
Sorry, go ahead.
We were talking about like 900 million or something like that back in the day, and I was talking to our boy George, and I was like, we were just talking. He was like, so what would you do? And he's one of my good friends, right? So I'm like, I'll be honest with you. He's like, I will pay off your house. Like I will pay off your house, so you have like no
all,
bills
"That's
whatsoever. And I'm like, what would you do? And then he's like, well, I will give my friends like $5 million each. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's kind of not responsible, right? He's like, it's $900 million. I'm like, I guess it makes sense. And I remember clearly back in the day, I brought it to my ex-wife. I'm like, you know what this guy said? He would give his friends, and he said it to me too.
Yeah.
He's like, he would give his friends $5 million. Isn't that crazy? And my ex-wife was like, why would it be crazy? It's $900 million, dude.
What blows you away is you look at the people that win these Powerballs and you find out how fast they go broke or how soon they die. It's a ridiculous stat.
Now you win that money. You leaving Utah?
In the winter, I'm leaving.
No?
Nope. But
Yeah, that's a good one.
But no, I'll live here forever.
Yeah. I'd have my roots here and then have some nice little
I
spot
buy a
in the
house
winter.
here, buy a house in St. George, I buy a house in Texas.
Tucson?
Not Tucson. I almost bought a house there. A lot of people don't know this. I almost bought a house there. I realized how close it was to the border, and I decided not to buy that
Well,
house.
that's hot as fucking. That's
Dude,
hot as
he was
fuck
showing
there.
me houses there.
You
I
could
was
buy
like-
a mountain
Yeah.
with an El Chapo compound for
$500.
$550,000, and I'm a swimming pool, like a fucking
Dude.
7, 8, 10 foot
The
fence,
whole
like
9 yards.
the whole thing. On a mountain, there's nothing around it. This mountain. But then I realized I'm like, oh well, they just run over and then just run through your yard to get here.
You have one of the
I had
motion
no idea
motion
how
lights and it
close
keeps.
was.
So that sealed the deal. He's like, nope.
No. I'm like Angel in the trick or treats. I'm all, get off my lawn! Get the fuck out of here!
Best friend. Will Wonder, remind us, who's your man crush?
Okay.
He's gonna say Dre.
Well, no, I said The Rock initially, and you guys shit on that because everyone
dude.
says it. Then I said Mark Wahlberg.
Why The Rock though? I don't see it. We're talking
You
about
don't see
we're
it.
talking about hot guys, dude. You're like, well, he's good.
What if he didn't do all the steroids?
good per-
Would he be that hot? Right?
I don't know.
No,
What if The Rock looked like me?
No, hold on.
Right?
That'd be awkward.
If you
He's a
say-
big
What if
head
The
like
Rock
that.
looked like Angel?
Hold on, but you say The Rock,
Well,
but
he's like dark,
it was like
right?
all the.
Yeah.
You say like The Rock, like the entire time, like back with the fanny pack and the
Well,
little
no,
hair.
because I was fucking.
Exactly. So he's not a
7
good-looking
or 8
guy.
at that time.
He's just a good guy, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Mark
that tells
Wahlberg,
you right there.
there you
That
go.
tells you that looks aren't everything.
Yeah, he'd be a great hang.
Because I asked the wife this. I can't wait to talk about this. I asked the wife this. I'm like, what if? So we're driving down the road and I see this. Just the guy that's riding his bike down the road, right? Overweight, bald, you know.
Yeah.
But no,
He's leaving, ladies and gentlemen. He's gotta get.
but like that white guy that's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if I looked like that? And she's like, well, we're married. She's like, what happened? I says, but
That's
what
not
if
an
you
answer,
met?
though.
What if you met me like that?
You wouldn't be married.
But I had my personality. She's all,
That's the thing, though. That's
I'm
the
all,
thing.
oh, so it was only looks. It was only my looks, right? She's like, well, that's what makes you attractive to somebody, to open the door.
Yeah, their
to
looks.
like somebody
Yeah.
is their looks, right?
Sure.
I says, so when I look like that,
Yeah.
are you still gonna love me? She's like, well, it's open for negotiation, at this point, right? It's open for debate. So, I thought, well, you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
I hate when people say like, "Oh no, I like the intellectual. I like the fucking, like what kind of personality." I'm like, no, but the thing that is gonna attract you to that person at the beginning
Yeah,
is
their
like the
looks.
look. That's the first thing that you go. That's the thing that makes you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because even ugly people. What'd you point to me?
No, I was giving you
Because
the
even
word.
ugly people, do you think that they know that? And I hate to be this fucking vain right now, right? Right? But do you think that
you're
they
better
know,
than me?
do you think that they know, like, okay, well, I'm dealing with this 2 and 3
is the hand
pack
that
of
was-
cards right now.
Yeah.
We don't have a fucking full house, for Christ's sake. This is what we're dealing with, right? So I'm either. Right? Do they say, I'm okay with this, or do they know a hot person or a hot individual? You know what I'm getting at, right?
No, go ahead, say it, dude.
No, I'm tiptoeing
Hey,
right
you're
now.
leaving, dude. Just say it. Just call out ugly
You know
people.
what?
can't get
I'm gonna
canceled if you're not
ride
here
this
anymore.
motherfucker out until we get canceled. Maybe that's what I'll do.
Are you
Maybe
saying does,
I
like-
will single-handedly
And then that will-
destroy this? You know what's wrong? These fucking Jews. These fucking.
There
You
it
know
is.
what's gonna happen? That's
247
gonna
weeks straight.
determine my fate too. Because I'm like, well, it's definitely gonna be a new name.
That sign's just down and he calls it something else. Hey, welcome to Angel's World.
I
hate
My
Halloween.
storage unit and never fucking bring it out again.
Everything else is the
It'll be
exact.
like those old swastika relics the grandkids will find in a fucking store.
It's gonna mean a lot of money.
What is this?
It's gonna make a lot of money one day.
They're going to be disgusted. Oh my God. Angel was involved in what?
You're like, this is the sign where the episode where Angel say he hates fucking Halloween.
Oh, the infamous Halloween episode with Will Wonder. And you get fucked too.
Yeah, I know. You assholes. Thought I learned my lesson last time I was on this show.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, Will Wanda, tell everybody when they can find
No,
you.
one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
One more thing before we get out of here. I had. Now, if there's kids in the room, everybody send the kids somewhere else, right?
Or earmuffs.
listening.
Earmuffs.
No, just send them out.
Okay.
Because this could really fuck everybody up. Right?
Oh God.
We're on this path, right?
Again, he's leaving.
We're on this path, right? I had to, the wife and I had to have a conversation with our daughter. Now, my daughter is, now we talked about the episode, my daughter's in junior high. I had to tell my daughter the Santa Claus is not real.
Oof.
Oh, nice.
We had to,
fucking Scrooge McDuck
and
over
I
there.
asked her flat out, I says, just tell me and don't lie. Like,
Yeah.
just shoot me straight. Do you believe in Santa Claus? She's like, well, yeah.
Oof.
And that's what made it even harder because
Yeah.
I was like, no. Like, don't try and please me or try and, like, I know what your friends say, but do you think Santa Claus is real? She's like,
Yeah, Dad.
well, yeah, Santa Claus is real.
Oh, dude.
And I was like,
That's when you
Because
go,
I-
okay, see you next year. We'll have this same conversation next year.
but we had to say, okay, well, what about the Easter Bunny? She's like, absolutely.
Oh wow.
I'm like, okay, well, you're 12.
Yeah.
You're delirious now. Okay?
This
Like,
is what she says.
like,
You made me believe in this shit, motherfucker.
what are you fucking stupid? So, we had to break the news, and it was okay during the conversation. When I walked downstairs, I fucking cried. What I had to do because I had to crush her dreams.
Oh, man.
But I had to tell her, I'm like, well, don't tell your sister.
Yeah.
Because your sister,
And that's what I was gonna ask you.
Your sister is still young,
Yeah.
and she needs to. We don't want to fuck her up yet, as much as you're fucked up right now. Right? But when is the appropriate age?
So
12?
How old was your
Because I
kid?
will tell you
He's
what.
5.
He's
I,
5.
I knew. This is when I knew. And my parents didn't tell me.
Yeah.
I figured it out. 1986. I was 5 years old. I got into my parents' closet and I found a Nintendo system.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, my mom and dad got me a Nintendo for Christmas.
Said from
right?
Santa.
But the morning I woke up, Santa brought me a
this is-
Nintendo, and I went,
Yeah.
you fucking...
Dirtbags.
As a 5-year-old, what the fuck is this?
You motherfuckers have some explanation to do.
Your parents are like,
But as a child, you're smart enough.
Yeah.
I was to keep it to
keep it
myself.
quiet. Yeah.
And keep the hope alive. Like, hey, maybe if I play these charade games,
Yeah.
maybe I'll get more presents.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So my son lost his first tooth 4 months ago. First 2 front teeth.
This is what started it. I love that you say that. This is what started it.
The tooth fairy.
Is the tooth fairy conversation. Now she's 12.
Yeah.
My kid was like me. She's such a cheap ass. She didn't give her teeth up till she was
Wow.
in her teenagers.
Damn.
I literally went
So she
to the
saved
dentist. No, not
Oh,
saved
lost.
them.
Okay.
But they wouldn't come out, which
Got
is, as a dentist says, is much healthier for a child.
Oh.
Big, strong, good teeth, except for when a hockey puck hits it.
Yeah.
Right. But as I tiptoed in there to pull the fucking thing out to play this game, she's all, Dad, what are you doing? Mike, I was just seeing if the tooth fairy came here. She called me on my bluff.
Oh, okay.
So that's what started this, right?
When my son lost his teeth, we were like, "Oh, this is so exciting, buddy! You got to put these under your pillow, and the tooth fairy will come give you some money." And throughout the day, he questioned everything about this bitch. Right? So hold on,
I like your
Dad.
kid now.
Hold on, Dad. She's little, yeah. Okay, so she's gonna come in our house and put money under the pillow, and I'm like, what 5-year-old asks these questions? I'm
Your
like,
kid's like, well, the alarm is on, right? So how the fuck is this bitch getting
well,
in?
okay, because it keeps going. And we're like, yeah. And so he's like, okay. And then throughout the night, he starts to get freaked out. He tells my wife, okay, but if she comes through this house and touches my hand on accident.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then my wife's like talking to him, no, it'll be okay. He's like, but it doesn't even really make sense. If she's little,
I like
how
your
does
kid.
she
I used to hate
make
your kid. Now I like him, dude.
how does she have
Motherfucker.
dollars? And so my wife was finally like, he wasn't going to go to sleep because he was freaked out about some fairy coming in his
He doesn't
room.
want to go. He's all,
So finally, my wife was like, okay, it's not real. Well, I didn't think it was real.
Oh,
but,
he knew it.
fuck, dude.
He
You're
was- he
done.
didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Shit.
And so she was like, but do not tell any of your friends. But the same shit last Christmas. Okay, hold on. So Santa,
I fucking love your kid, dude.
he goes, we have a fireplace, but it's a fireplace where the little things on the outside of the house, and it's not it's like a gas one.
Yeah.
So like it just has a little.
The side of this fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's like, how does he get down through there? That doesn't even make sense. And if he was to open our door,
God damn
the
it, dude.
alarm
Your
would
kid's
go
a
off. And I'm
fucking-
like, Santa's magic, though.
Now,
you know what I mean?
let me ask you this tough question.
Mm-hmm.
Would this... I almost said something. Would this be the... your wife's side of him that is very
Suspicious?
suspicious?
I'm no, she's not. She's not suspicious about
I
him.
almost said urban.
She-
urban.
My wife grew
No,
up
but
in
that was not bad though.
my wife grew up in a very
bad.
nice household with both of her parents. They had
I didn't say it.
vacations.
Hey,
Yeah.
so lucky.
I know where you were
Somebody
going.
better than us.
I had one parent in the household.
Parents.
I was suspicious about everybody, okay? I think it's probably more on my side, like questioning that type of stuff. Because even as a kid, I was
Ah,
like,
your kid's a fucking gangster.
I was like,
dude.
that doesn't really make sense that like Santa would come, but like I'm gonna let it go, I
My
mean, the same
kids-
thing
My
when I
kids
was
are gullible as
when I was
fuck.
when I was
They're what?
6.
Gullible as fuck.
When I was 6, my mom had a karaoke machine in her closet, like like this big hidden, and I had been asking for it, and I was like, oh, nice. And then
I got it.
same thing.
You got to carry. That says a lot. What the
My brother already had a Nintendo, so I couldn't get my own Nintendo,
He's not even singing kids music. He's not even singing kids songs. He's
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Tiny fucking Will Wonder, no hair already. He's all, ain't no sunshine. when she no. He's all, dance, too much booty in the pants, dance.
No, he's singing show tunes to fucking Shirley Temple. This motherfucker.
It's the hard knock life.
I gotta go, dude. I gotta get out of here.
Will Wonder, where can they find you?
Yep, the Will Wonder Pod on Instagram, DJ Will Wonder on Twitter, X, whatever the fuck it's called. October 17th, Tuesday.
Yeah, it's not Twitter anymore.
It's X, yeah. Elon killed the branding. But anyways, October 17th, bar named Sue, 8136 South State Street. Please come out. 6 p.m. live podcast, at least 20 giveaways, interviewing the folks from Inglewood Films about their movie Algia, God of Pain. Going to be a lot of fun. And if we can make this a hit, then, it just opens up so many other doors. So, yeah, I think that's everything.
Oh, yeah.
And 31 Days of Halloween. Sorry. 31 Days of Halloween. Every day, a new horror film on the Will Wonder Pod.
Yo,
Justin won't be there because he don't support.
I don't what?
He don't support.
He's got my hoodie on.
I know. You're out of town.
Let's throw something in
All right.
for the giveaway.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, I have a half-drink bottle of
Simmons.
no Sugar House. We will we'll throw that in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We have some Jazz Nation stickers for you.
We have some Becca Hayes fucking shot glasses. We have
She used to be a podcaster.
we have some Will Wonder stickers right there.
Jazz Nation used to be a podcast too. Look at all that. All that shit you guys got.
You can follow me on Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook. That's my last name, Cervera. Peace.
All right, I gotta pee.